Let's solve a data sufficiency problem about percent error. We are told that percent error is 100 times the absolute difference between estimate and actual, divided by actual. The error is less than 20% for both the total income and tutoring income. We need to answer, is the actual tutoring income at most 45% of the actual total income? First, translate the error formula. If the error is less than 20%, then the estimate is between 80% and 120% of the actual. That gives the inequality. 0.8 times actual is less than estimate, which is less than 1.2 times actual. We can solve for the actual value in terms of the estimate. Now, define variables. Let E sub t and a sub t be the estimated and actual total income, and E sub u and a sub u be the estimated and actual tutoring income. Both estimates have less than 20% error. So both actual values are trapped between estimate divided by 1.2 and estimate divided by 0.8. Now analyze statement 1. Estimated tutoring is 30% of estimated total. To maximize the ratio a sub u over a sub t, we take the largest possible a sub u and the smallest possible a sub t. So the maximum ratio is E sub u divided by E sub t times 1.2 over 0.8. Substitute E sub u equals 0.3 E sub t. Then the maximum ratio is 0.3 times 1.5, which equals 0.45. Because the error is strictly less than 20%, the actual ratio is strictly less than 0.45. So statement 1 is sufficient. Statement 2 only tells us estimated total income and gives no tutoring ratio, so it is not sufficient. Therefore, the correct answer is choice A. Now, let's solve a second data sufficiency problem about a milk vendor. The vendor mixes water with milk and sells the mixture with a markup of X%. The vendor earns a 50% profit overall. We need the value of X. Define variables. Let C be the cost for 1 liter of milk. Let W be the liters of water added to 1 liter of milk. Then the total volume is 1 plus W, and the selling price per liter is C times 1 plus X over 100. Total cost is just C, because water is free. Total revenue is the selling price per liter times the total volume. The vendor's profit is 50%, so revenue equals 1.5 times cost. This gives equation A, 1 plus X over 100 times 1 plus W equals 1.5. Statement 1 says, if the vendor uses only half the intended water and sells at cost, the profit is 10%. That means 1 plus W over 2 equals 1.1, so W equals 0.2. Now substitute into equation A to solve for X. Statement 2 says the concentration of milk is 5/6. That means 1 over 1 plus W equals 5/6, so W equals 0.2 again. This also lets us solve for X, giving X equals 25. So each statement alone is sufficient. The correct choice is D.